The rap civil war is in full effect. K-Dot came through and dropped bombs on Drake. Straight eviscerated him. Man was just bones when we found his body. That's how serious it is. Now listen, if you haven't been keeping up with rap, pop culture, then you don't know that Drake and J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar are beefing. Now, how it all started is when Kendrick dropped Like That with Future and Metro Boomin. On that track, he dissed J. Cole and Drake at the same time. And everybody was like, damn, we about to witness some real bars from the big three, right? And it didn't matter if you didn't like Kendrick, because if you like Drake, then that means you're gonna be getting something back from Drake. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't like Drake, then you're gonna be getting something back from J. Cole with this. You know what I'm saying? And then, a couple of days later, J. Cole couldn't sleep. And, he apologized and he said he was sorry. And that didn't sit right with his spirit, his heart. It didn't fit right with him. And look, all jokes aside, I'm gonna say this. If it didn't feel right with him, I respect him for being like, you know what? I don't want to take part in this. That's not what I do. I respect him for that. But at the same time, there are raps with him saying he's, better than a lot of these other niggas around, and he made the song with Drake. So he can't really be making songs like that and also doing shit like that and not expect anybody to say anything to him. And then when somebody disses you, you immediately start being like, hey man, I'm your biggest fan and all this kind of stuff. It just makes you look bad. Right? And again, like I said, I respect him for just, saying, I don't want to take part in this. I don't want to do that. I respect him on that end. But at the same time, would I do it? No, I would never do something like that. That is very pussy.
Woo! I just want to send out a quick big fuck you to J. Cole. I was riding for you and you went out like a pussy.
And then like the Avengers are assembling, Kanye comes through with a remix of Like That. And he just fucking elevates it. He elevates it. Like, if you haven't heard Kanye's Like That remix, you need to find it. That being said, that gets us to, boom, a couple of weeks later, Drake dropped his diss, which is, I can't think of the name of it, but it's gonna be somewhere on the screen. You're gonna see it, maybe even hear it. And his diss, I actually have yet to listen to the full thing, but I know a couple of things he said in there was toward Kendrick, and it was pretty hurtful. And then a long time after that, a long time in internet time, people was like, hey, Kendrick, you gonna reply? You gonna say anything back to Drake? He dropped that diss after yours, you know what I'm saying? He burnt you, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not like a Drake hater or anything. Not to say I'm Drake's biggest fan or nothing, but I'm not a hater either. I'll listen to something of Drake's if it, seemed like it'll be good. But from what I was reading about it, it didn't really seem like it would be that great. And I may have even heard a couple seconds of it, but I think I even fucking, tapped out of the song. Anyways, people was posting stuff on social media like, it's been 11 years since Kendrick replied to this diss. It's been 11 years since Kendrick replied to that diss, or Hobson's diss, and all this kind of stuff. I don't know where that image is. I know I seen it on Instagram somewhere. If I can find it, I'll put it on the screen here for you to see. If not, use your imagination. But anyways, they were just saying, like, basically Kendrick is not going to reply to this shit because it's not something he does. He doesn't reply to disses, which I was thinking was kind of weird. But then when I seen, that he hasn't replied to certain people in over 11 years, it's like, okay, well, got a point. And then also I seen other shit like they were saying that he couldn't say nothing back because something that Drake said on his diss tied his hands and he couldn't reply, and basically Drake won. I feel like that was the Drake camp spreading that propaganda. But soon after I seen that meme, like literally the day after, today, Kendrick drops Euphoria, and Euphoria is not like that. And when I say not like that, I don't mean like, I mean the song Like That. That's what I'm talking about. And when I say that, I mean like it's a good rap, but it's not like a song that was made for radio. This is not one of those pop songs that people are going to be really dancing to. It's not really something like that. It's more of a rappy rap, you know what I'm saying? Lyrics back to back, not really a hook at all, And really, Kendrick went in. Basically said he feels weird about him saying the N-word. Why am I saying N-word? I'm fucking black. He feels weird about him saying nigga. He said that, Drake is basically a bitch. He be, shaking his ass with other women, and that's who he sees as competition, which is other women. So, I mean, there's a lot of things he said on there. I was really like, damn. But yeah, no, this was a bomb, right, that he dropped, right? I think Like That was more so like, I want to say warning shots, and fucking Euphoria was a bomb. Who's gonna drop the nuke? I don't know, but I do hope that we at least get 3 rounds before a nuke is dropped, alright? And also, I really do hope this too as well. I hope that J. Cole comes back into it. I hope he jumps back into the beef. And I hope that he disses both of them. That would be legendary. But it's not going to happen because I really doubt that J. Cole's going to come back into it. But if he does, I called it. Anyways, though, I was just giving you guys a quick little update. If you haven't heard about the rap beef between these guys, the big three, I'll try to stay updated on the major things. I'm not going to keep making videos about little things here and there. If you want more celebrity, rap, gossip type fucking videos, then please let me know with a like and a subscribe and a comment, and I'll make more. Alright? But until then, peace.